All right. That's still not any better. This is great. Okay, is there feedback? My chat's not working either. I gotta love how technical difficulty I always have so many of them. Okay, so all right, so this is my first live stream on YouTube. I've done a lot of live streaming on Twitch in the last under a year, but on YouTube, never. And since I really wanted to build, decided to switch to YouTube so I can continue to build. So you're probably wondering, what the fuck is this? Well, this is just a little bit of a new project that you can't see. These are all just guidelines for what I'm working on. And let's get started. Let's build some stuff and things. We'll see how this goes. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. I'm just gonna build something. So it was requested that I build like a feature for a place in kind of like these guidelines, but I'm gonna change it a little bit. It's not gonna be exactly the same because I don't know how I'm supposed to build something that's that size. So we'll see. We'll figure this out. I am going to copy these two, Control D, and then I'm going to rotate them. Oh shit. Let's get the pivot off and put it on center. Are you kidding me? I'm so good at buttons. Okay. One moment. If there's chat, I don't think it's going to come through. There's probably nobody watching anyways, since this is new on YouTube for me. But it would be good to have the chat up. So just a moment. Nobody watching anyways. Okay, perfect. So now I should be able to see chat if anything comes through. All right, I'm going to keep going with this. Maybe I don't like this that much. Let's see if we can make something out of this. All right. This one needs to go back a little bit this way. Oh, oh, not bad. Gotta move all of these at the same time. So I think this is gonna be like kind of what I'm working with for now. Okay, that looks atrocious. Sorry if my VTuber just went a little crazy. I'm just picking up my puppy. Okay, let's make this look not so ridiculous. Probably try this with the snap thing. Ooh, okay, if we did that, this will work a lot better. Okay, this is not working. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I miss building. This is great. Okay, so that's not working. I was gonna make like a fountain, but that's not happening. Not with these shapes. Okay, we'll just continue on and do something with it from here. Maybe it won't be as flower shaped as I thought it would be, but that's okay. I'm gonna take this one away because I want them all to be lined up in the same spot if I am gonna do a fun shape. Oh, how many times did I duplicate that? Okay, so that is one piece. Let's try it with the V-snap now. Okay, now that snaps. So if I duplicate this and I do this with the V-snap again, it should technically go where I want it to go, which will be here. And then we can rotate it. I guess we still have to adjust it anyways. I haven't built in so long. It feels like a brand new thing. Okay, no. Here we go. That's more of what I'm looking for. I just have to turn it a little bit more when I turn it. And okay, yes. And now I'm just gonna copy these ones, duplicate, and then with the V-snap, oh, wow. How does that happen? It's touching on that side. Where did we go wrong? Okay, so that's like the starter shape of what I'm gonna do. Just gonna move this a little bit down here. Yeah, and then it almost goes to the point where it should have ended, but I'm gonna do something else with this, I think. So I'm gonna leave that there for now. Now I'm gonna get some triangles. I'm gonna like fill in these corners because nobody wants those. I don't. Okay, let's get some triangles and we'll rotate it. I'll just drag it out this way and this one out that way. And then we'll bring it in. I hate that. Just one pixel off, right? Every time. Okay. So this go kind of there. I'm just going to bring it up a little bit. That's pretty much touching. Can I do it with the V snap? How does the V go on this one? Oh, it does use these pieces. Okay, look at that. Snap. And then this side can be made a little bit smaller, it looks like. Maybe a little bit wider this way. Okay, now I'm going to copy this piece and I'm going to rotate it the other way. Fuck, I can't just flop it. So we'll do it this way first. And then we'll do it this way. Okay, I kind of like that little corner sticking out. I guess I could have just used a cube. Love to overcomplicate things. So maybe I will use a cube because then it's less pieces and we like to keep the object count low. Object count low. I just don't think the square is going to look good. I'm going to try it anyways. We're going to put that square there and then we're going to bring the square out this way. And then we're going to bring it out this way. And we're going to rotate it and just place it and make it look intentional. That's not intentional. That looks so shitty. I believe this is the line that I want. Yeah, that's not it for me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so we have to figure something else out. Mm, maybe I put a round object. It's probably not gonna be any better. Let's just drag it this way and see what happens. And then we'll rotate it and then we'll see what happens. Uh, I really haven't built in way too long and I just like, I don't really know what I'm doing. Just put that there. Okay. Going the wrong way. Oh, you know what? I am gonna make this taller. How does a table pose fit there? Gotta have a table pose. So we use this to get it on this way. Oh, is that table pose height already? No, just that part. Let's rotate this guy. Oh, I don't know where the side is where you should put your feet. Okay, we'll rotate it. This is probably not going to work for a table pose. We'll have to test that out later to see if that works. But for now, I'm just going to copy it, Control D for that, and then we're going to move it and we're going to put it in the other corners. This is supposed to be like a water feature or like a fountain. If it'll turn out that way, who knows? Oh, maybe if I push this out more like this. Is that what I have on this side? Oh, no, that doesn't work on this way. And we'll rotate this again and bring it down here. So let's do it again. Because I don't know if these are going to work, I'm not going to be too specific about it being like perfect. I'll probably move them around like 20 more times because I like to do that. Oh, that was silly. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm going to rotate this way a little bit. Uh-huh. Oh, wrong way that way. And the rotatey. And then rotate this one too. Okay, so that's the first part of our flower fountain. That's what it's called. It's the flower fountain. Put this chair spot somewhere else because it's not going to be there because that has a table spot. Okay, and now I'm going to add like a thing in the middle, you know, like a thing. All right, let's get a cylinder. Actually, no, let's not get a cylinder. Let's get a different shape. I've never built a fountain before, so we'll see what happens. Well, I will get a cylinder. Okay. Well, we're going to use this feature so we can make it all bigger at once by hitting Shift. That's pretty fucking huge. Okay. You know, water coming out of a fountain is normally huge, right? So let's drop this one down a bit, and then we're going to make another one. And that one's going to be a bit smaller. Is it floating? It sure is. And then we're going to drop that one down. Control D. And then we'll do that again. We'll make it bigger. I'll raise it up. I don't know why I'm making it so big, but I guess it's fun to size down at the same time. This is going to be like the basic shape of our fountain. I'm going to take this circle and I'm going to use it because I'm going to need a flooring for the fountain. So we're going to use it for the circular petal pieces. Oops. I love to push buttons. Oh, hello, Brockman. Welcome. So nice to have you here. I'm going to copy both of those at the same time, and I'm going to center rotate them. Ooh, I like this. Oh, shit. Look at that. Part of it is already done. Now we need to get a square or something for the middle. Or we could just use another circle. That works too. We'll use this circle that's already in the middle. I'm going to Control D to copy that. And then I'm going to drop it down lower. And we're going to make it bigger. I'm going to hit Shift so I can expand these at the same time. Cool. And that's how I do this. Let's drop this down so it matches with the first flooring that we had. Cool. And actually, whilst we're at it, we're going to drop them all a little bit further. Could have sworn I clicked on that. Okay, so I see that through the floor. Nope. Okay. I'm going to unclick these. I can't unclick that one for some reason. I don't understand. Is there two? Mm-hmm. Is there three? No. Okay. So, okay. See, we have a few missed spots for the flooring here, so we're going to have to make this still a little bit bigger. I fucking hate that. Okay, now we have one solid fountain thing. We can check all the flooring and give it a floor material. We're gonna go with pattern. There is this pool thing. Or we could go with the blue one or the darker one. I'll probably go with this one and just give it a new color. Maybe like this. And then I'm going to actually copy that and I'm going to bring it up to about here and I'm going to turn that into water. So for water, we need to go down to nature, I believe. I haven't done this in so long. Water. There we go. And would you just look at that? That is very blue water. So there we go. Here we have some water in a fountain. Now we're going to need like some decorative stuff that has the water coming off of these things because it's not just going to be a flower shaped fountain. It's going to have stuff. And maybe some more things in the middle as well. I want to make it like very pretty and nice. If I can achieve that, that's a whole nother thing. So, ooh, or we could do like concrete. Oh, look at that. There is another one. Oops, wrong one. Maybe we'll do the full thing concrete or marble or something fancy. Bricks and stone, marble. That's pretty fancy. Maybe too fancy for a mall. Maybe I'm going to shrink it a little bit too. Gonna have to click everything here. And we can do that by hitting Control. Okay, so that should be everything and nothing else. Cool. And now we're going to shrink the whole thing by hitting this button, Shift, and shrink. I'm not a fan of the fact that when you shrink stuff, it sinks stuff. The good old sink and shrink. Oh, don't mind me. Okay, if I use this, oh, no, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Bring that back down here. I'm probably going to have to raise the outsides of these, but that's fine. Definitely because of the table pose and the chair pose. But looks like the table pose never really made it to the floor. Okay. Sounds good to me. Can we run over this? No. Okay, I don't this looks too big. So this we could go with this. I don't know if I'll keep the materials that it has, but we're gonna go forward with what we have here. Okay, let's add some stuff. We're gonna need some plants and some places for plants. We're gonna start with this one. Yeah, that's a no for me. I am so bad at the plants. Ooh, okay. So if you use the space bar, you can do all sorts of stuff with this when you're moving. I haven't played around with the space bar that much. But that's pretty interesting how you can place stuff. Very interesting where it chooses to place. Oops. So let's try that again. Copy, duplicate. Now we're going to bring it onto the other side. We're going to rotate it. Cool. I should be able to duplicate that and then just move it one more time, and then it should be pretty covered. Okay, so we got some plants. There needs to be more plants, and it's a fountain, so there's obviously going to be water too. I want the water to come out of the middle. And now I have these plants here. uh, it's the heat, I tell you. I cannot focus. It's so hot here. What does this one look like? Maybe we should look up a fancy fountain and go off of a picture. My creative stuff is not so good today. So, fancy flower shaped fountain. Oh, that's fancy. That's not what I'm going to be doing though. Thinking, oh wait, this is not up. I have to allow this to be shared. Um, okay, there we go. I see this one. I think that's pretty fancy. I was kind of trying to do that, right? Like, just not exactly. Um, I don't know if I can accomplish anything that fancy. Let's see what else we have. Oh, that's pretty. Maybe I will completely redo this fountain. See, I want something pretty and filled up with flowers and stuff, kind of like this. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, something water and plants. Mm, look at that gorgeous succulent. Oh my God. But I want it to have water too, not just flowers. Oh, somebody did a really good job. What is that, Minecraft? Very nice. Ooh, oh, this is really pretty. I'm gonna have a drink, so cheers. If you have a drink nearby, you should have a drink with me. Awesome. Let's see. That's pretty. How about fancy water features? Always has to be fancy. Ooh, 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 that's nice. I was thinking about doing something like this too, more natural looking, but then this was set up the way it was. I might just have to go with something more natural looking because this is not it. Okay. I just deleted something. I don't know what it was. Okay. Then we can add some rocks and stuff. Maybe I will change the color to like concrete or something and like make it look more natural on the inside. Okay, I think I have those all selected. Let's go with concrete. Oh, we'll make it like darker. And then it's too dark for that floor. That's the same as that floor. I did not build this floor. This is Brockman's. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a collaboration with quite a few people. Brockman's in it and some more people, but I don't want to spoil the fun, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Maybe we'll add some rocks and stuff on this thing, or we'll take the plants away. I don't know. Let's start with materials and we'll get a rock. Okay, let's give that a rocky look. Maybe like that. That's really dark. Okay, and now I'm gonna copy this guy and I'm gonna bring him down. Oh shit. And then I'm gonna make him bigger like I did backwards for these ones. I went from big to small, right? Now we're gonna go from small to big. Ah, when I want to go big, it goes small. When I want to go small, it goes big. What is this? Okay, and then we're going to do it again. Duplicate, bring it down, adjust the size. Okay, so that is the start of what we have here for the fountain. I want to put something in it still as well. Maybe like something that goes up taller and makes the water come down. So this would get like rain or whatever. Maybe I'll take those away. I don't even know if I like them. I put them place better. Place them better somewhere where it makes sense because now it looks completely different. But I think with building, I like to experiment before I make something anyways, so this is fine. Okay, so that's the center. It's okay. And maybe we'll make a few more things to go in there with a different rock type um, material. Wow, I really can't talk today. What else have we got? Maybe one more. Let's try this again. The thing where I make them bigger again. And now we're going to rotate that whole thing. Okay, I think that's enough rocks. And now we get to decorate it. So, back to the fun part where I was struggling. um, mhm. I think I'm going to use some of these. Yeah, this is more of the feeling that I was going for. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Not too much, at least not yet. Let's see what happens. Okay. I think I'm going to add, I'm going to try something that I saw somewhere. They had like a tree and they smushed it and they made it huge. It's probably not going to work for this, but maybe it will. I wouldn't make it huge, I would make it smaller. No, that's not going to work. We are, however, going to add some of these bushes. Okay. And we'll add some more stuff. Do we need some of these? Maybe like just the tops of them? Maybe that'll go on this level. Bring this one over here, rotate it. Now it is very likely that I change the fountain and make it not so flowery. But we'll see what happens. I'm just going to keep going with this first, and then I might completely change the shape. But I think I'll keep the rocky part that I've got here. I really like this so far. This is fun. Oh no. Okay, I think that actually looks a little bit better now. So let's add some more stuff. Maybe now we can get into those tropical plants, like this one. Okay, so those roots are in the rock. I know roots don't go in rocks, but it's fine. Let's actually put that on this side instead, and maybe we'll move this one over. Oh, you know, I just realized my chat box doesn't work for this. So that's gone. I really need to start building again. This is atrocious. I mean, I know I have a lot to learn still, but it's like I unlearned it all. Cool. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. Now we need to do something in the middle. What to do there? I'm gonna have some water, so cheers. Okay, let's put some stuff on it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna change the fountain shape. I want something more watery, or not watery, more natural feeling, I guess. I don't even know how it's gonna look in the full building, but we'll have to check. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Okay, I'm gonna try to figure something out to do with this top here now. Mm, maybe we can put like, I don't know. Let's look at some more nature water thingies. Ooh, that's pretty. We're clearly not doing that. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, what kind of plants do they have in there? Just some green stuff. Let's put like little green things and purple things and stuff there too as finishing touches. Ooh, that's so pretty. Hmm. That's really pretty. We can't get that with what I have now because there's too much plants. I could take the plants off of one side so we can have the water coming down here. That could be pretty cool. Remember how I just spent all that time putting the water on it? So we'll do it from the front here. Or the water. All the time putting the flowers on it. I am so good at words. I'm gonna take those away. And then we'll put a waterfall on it. What is that? Here. There it is. Okay. Okay. So that's like my first attempt at a water feature. Does it work? I don't really know. Oh, look, there's plants coming through from the floor. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to cover those plants with some other plants. Good thing we just took all the plants away that we put up. Mm, maybe we'll add that. This is just grass. Mm, I guess we'll just go back with the ones that we had. Was I'm just gonna copy it. Okay, so there we have that. And I know you're probably thinking right now, Elvira, where is that water coming from? I have no fucking idea. Maybe we'll put a thing up here and that's where the water's coming from. But other than that, I really have no fucking idea. Let's get some of these rocks, make them a bit smaller. Okay, and now we're going to turn that into water. Okay, that doesn't quite work the way I want it, but that's okay. I'll fix it. There we go. Now you can tell where the water's coming from. It's coming from up there. Maybe we can give it a bit of a tinge to it so it's more obvious. There we go. And that is the start of our beautiful water feature in this build. I'm gonna have some water. Cheers. All right, let's keep going. To me, these little bits of grass, they kind of look like succulents. I don't know why. Maybe we can add some of these. So ones where they're all like together, where I'm just like, oh, they look like little succulents. This one, but they're not. It definitely needs something up top. I just don't know what. So that's pretty. And maybe we can just get some of these cute little bushes back up there. Mm, I think I'm gonna add something like this on the top too. That was in tropics. And I'll get one of those up there too. So it's like the top layer, even though it's the smallest, has a little bit of everything. I think I'm gonna shrink those ferns. They're a little bit too large, if you ask me. There we go. I like that. If anybody wants to agree or disagree, please feel free to do so in the comments. I think it's turning out pretty decent. Maybe I'll add some like lights or something, or like not lights, but little glowy things. Do like little shapes, maybe some stars. No, circles. Some circle glowy things. Ooh, glowy. Oh, I keep seeing really pretty decorated areas in 3DX, and a lot of them have like plants and water and these cute glowy balls, and I'm just like really into that right now. Had to do it myself. They're mostly like otherworldly though. And these balls are like not yellow, they're like different colors, normally like pink or something. But I'm not gonna do that at the mall. I kind of like that. And I like that it's not perfectly symmetrical. That's so unlike me. I always have to have everything symmetrical. I don't know if the balls make sense or if they look good, but that's what it is now. I can always remove them. If you have any opinions on it, please feel free to let me know. I'd love to know what you think of the balls on the fountain. maybe maybe I'll put some poses on it so you can put some balls on the fountain too. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, this whole fountain's gonna have to change. Or is it? Let's play with some textures. Is that the pose or the thing? It's the thing. Oh, look, it didn't get changed last time. Okay, so let's give this a new thing. What have we got for the lighter one? That is a rock in nature, and I think that's this one. Oh, so I don't like that. I don't like that. That's really dark. What did I use? Oh yeah, I used the stone for one of these, right? It was this one, I think. No. Well, I don't know which one it is, so now we're gonna have to find something new. Let's try marble. That's just not doing it for me. Maybe like this. I don't know. This can change. I still don't know what the rest of the building is going to look like, so it can still change. The fountain shape might change too. I actually had like much different ideas. This is going to be completely different, but this is just how it ended up. I like to work and come up with ideas as I do it. Yeah, but I like the basic shape that we have going on here. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I really don't like the colors though. This is not working. It's not doing it for me. Maybe that color. There. It's a fountain. I think this is the one that Brockman originally put for the material that I deleted. Just a totally different color. I'm not sure if we're going to keep the floor of this building this color either, so we'll have to see what happens. Colors can be changed. I mean, the shape will probably get changed too. Really don't know what to do now. So we made a fountain today. There's gonna be like seating around it. Let's place some seating. Oh, I ended up making it smaller. I mean higher. I sure did. Okay. We're gonna do that thing where we grab the whole items, everything here, and sync it. So I'm just gonna do this. Well, actually, it's Control Z that. I'm gonna do it from up top. Ooh, that looks really cool. Maybe I should have just left this where it was, because now I can't see, and now I get to do it again. Nothing else is selected. Now I can match that to the thing. So it's the proper height. Oh shit. Probably have to unselect the flooring here. Let's just redo that. We'll just do that separately. This is too much. It's still too high for a chair position. Oh well, I'm gonna put it on anyways. I'm gonna do a little rotatey. Okay, so that's like the edge. Let's have a check. Can we run into it? Nope. I wish I could sit in this mode so I could see how good that looks or how awful. You never know. Um, and excuse me for just a moment. I will be right back. All right, so we're back to building. So, okay, I don't know what to do now. I'm kind of already lost at ideas. I think I don't want this type of a fountain. I think I really do want the water feature that I was looking for, but I just don't know if that'll work in here. Mm. Well, okay, I am going to copy that thing. Okay, I guess I did not copy that thing. We're gonna copy that now. And I'm gonna move this and remove a bunch of stuff because I want to move this over there. First, that floor can be deleted. We don't need that. Holy fuck, that's huge. So if I don't keep this one, at least I've got these. They're gonna go into that thing. Something else with me. What is that? Oh, I see what that is. What the fuck? Oh, I know what that is. Oh, let's Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. And then we're going to combine those because I don't want to undo that. I'm going to turn this around and it's going to face different. I'm going to put it in kind of like that. Yeah. And then I'm going to copy it. I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so these fountains are gonna look like that, or these water features. These are just gonna be basic, I think. So they're gonna look like this, and this is gonna change completely. It's gonna have this kind of a feel, but like all around, I think. These might get changed a little bit too, maybe drop them and make them a little bit smaller or something. But this is, I like this so far. I'm gonna keep those there because I'm probably gonna change the size of this, bring it down like here. So I can do something different with this whole area. I think I'm gonna save the fountain just in case. Make sure all the pieces there. Yes, they are. Okay, file, save selected. Oh my God. Gotta lift caps locks. Okay, so we have that saved, hopefully. If not, that would suck. I could still control Z, but I'm not gonna worry about that now. So now let's get some massive rocks. We're gonna do like a water feature here, I think, in this area, right? And then there's gonna be like something here with it. We're gonna start this time with like a bowl. Where's the bowl? Ooh, or a plate, maybe? Okay, that won't work. Um, we're gonna just use rocks, because who doesn't like a good rock? We'll put the flooring on at the end, I guess. We'll just start being chaotic with rocks. And that's how we're going to make our nature shape fountain water piece thingy over. So let's take this rock. Okay, now we need a material. This is the fun part. Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit smaller. I I really want this part to stay, but I don't want this to be so tall here. Let's rotate this because I think the other side is taller. Okay, cool. I like this. Okay, so we have like a watery area, right? The water's gonna be in here. There's gonna be probably water up here too. I'm not sure yet, but we'll have some water coming out from here somewhere. And then we could put a bunch of rocks. I wanted to do something nice around it too. I'm gonna get some more shapes. Objects. I don't know what shape to use. Maybe we'll add a circle in there with the same material and use it to make some changes. Don't really know. I'm not very good at landscaping. That's not been my thing. I can put walls together. Okay. Just really didn't like how sharp that corner was. I don't like how sharp this corner is either. So I'm gonna change the shape. So yeah. Then now we need a thingy. We gotta make it like kind of cock shaped. You know, gotta keep it pervy for this game. This is gonna be for the back. I wish I could make these shapes like stay different so they're like equal for certain things. Okay, so that looks about the same height that what it was. I just wish I could keep the rim the same width when I do stuff like this. But I mean, it makes sense why you can't. Oh, but that's not even lined up. This is not really what I was going for either. I don't know how to put my ideas down and make them turn into exactly what I want them to be. I should probably start sketching stuff, but I suck at sketching. Oh yeah, we wanted the wet look one, which was this? Yes. Okay. Oh, that looks really wet, but it's huge. I don't know if that works for me. Not really. What if I take a semicircle? Can I do an interesting shape with that one? And that saves us some pieces too, so that's nice. Okay, so it'll be that. Okay, so and now that we have that circle there, we can get a regular circle and do the floor with that. And then we can put water in there and then we can decorate. I think this is more of what I was going for. And these are just the little pieces that connect it. I don't know. Maybe I will copy one of these rocks. Okay, there we have some rocks. How many times am I going to say there we have some of this and then redo it anyways? Okay, now we need to make the floor. Should have already done that. Got Evanescence stuck in my head. I heard that earlier and now it won't leave. Okay, so that's the bottom. We are going to make that rock, I think. We're going to make it this rock, maybe? Let's have a look. No. Let's make it this stuff. Wherever the fuck that stuff is. Oh, man. Ooh, maybe we can have a pretty stone flooring. No. Maybe like that. And then we're going to copy this piece. We're going to bring it up, and you already know it's going to be some water. Ooh, that's pretty. I like it. I hope you guys do too. Cheers. Okay, so now that we have that, now we can add some plants and some water. Maybe we should do the water first this time and then choose to add plants. And then we can just kind of like make some roots. Like maybe there's water here and there's water there. We can go from there. Let's start with a little bit of water. I'm going to use the rounded one, which I think is this one. Maybe one more over here. And maybe one more over here. Okay, so I got some water running down. I really don't know what to do with that one. Maybe that one won't have a second one. We'll have this one have a second, that one has a second, this one has a second. Those ones kind of feel like they make more sense. I just don't know what to do with this one. Maybe I should put like a little rock there so we can have another. Okay, and then I'm just gonna fill like some water in here. Just I don't know how to do that either. Maybe we'll take that circle piece and copy it and bring it over here and then kind of figure it out from there. Or maybe what I should do is not do that one, but an actual piece like this. Oh, look at that. It's already water. How fancy. I have no idea what. I think that means we need another one of these. No, man, rock, rocks and stuff is not my specialty. I think I am going to use a rounded water so we don't get this edge, but I can still put water in here and make it sense the way I want it to. So we're going to use a circle after all. And we're going to turn it into water. Oh, okay, so I think I need something kind of like this that you can tell that there's water on it, right? And then I'm going to try that again with the water that I did before. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to bring it up. And then I'm going to make the shape work for this. Okay, and I think that's the water part of the water fountain thing. Oh, hello, GATA. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't see that. Don't think I have my notifications set up properly. So, we are building stuff. I don't know how long you've been here for, but welcome. Let's get some stuff on it, shall we? Ooh, this one will be good here. Is that pronounced Gata? Oh, look at that. Just the few things that I've put on it already, these like ferns or whatever these are, I feel like already makes a huge difference. Like crazy. I'm gonna copy the water from here and I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna put it in this thing. So let's shape this water better. Oh, okay, we'll control Z that. And this rock right here will come up and kind of cover that. And then, oh, oops. Okay, we'll leave it like that. It might not look so great, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna add some more planty things because we love a good plant. Actually, some of these should go around the back too. Or maybe not. Maybe one. This one might have to go. I don't think I like that one. Okay, that one can stay. So, got some plants already. Let's get some more. I do like these ones. I don't know about those ones. They're really close to the other colors, to the rocks. It does not blend in very well. So I'm just gonna get rid of those. And instead we'll put some other pretty stuff in there. Let's get maybe some bushes and we'll throw in some of these. Okay, here's the start. I like this a lot. I still don't know about the outside, but I like the inside. Same thing with those. I didn't like the outside, but I like the inside. And this will have some stuff happening in here too. We'll just see what, because I have no idea what yet. Let's get some pink flowers. Okay, now we'll add some of these little guys. And I think that'll pretty much do it for plants with this thing. Uh, And let's get some glowy balls. Oh, they're already attached to stuff. So I'm just gonna make new glowy balls because they're not hard to make. They're not gonna be the same color, but they'll be pretty close, I guess. So let's plop some glowy balls on stuff. Okay, these glowy balls are huge. Ah, these tools don't want to work with me today. 3DX is like, bitch, it's been too long. You don't remember how to do shit now. So I think we need something over here still. That's the front. The back is pretty basic. I don't know if I'll do anything with the back because the front is the main part. But yeah, this I think is going to be the water feature, the main one so far, anyways. Is it centered? So this is about as centered as this is going to get. Cool. I'm excited. So let's have something to drink together. Cheers. All right. What time have we got? Oh, wow. The day has just flown by. All right. I am going to leave it here so I don't start on anything new. I might work on this some over the week when I'm not streaming, or I might just randomly start streaming. If you're new to the stream and you liked it, give me a follow or subscribe here. Yeah. Click the little subscription bell, and then you'll be notified when I come online to build more. I know this doesn't look like much, right? This is just the start. There's a whole area to this that's already been being worked on. Not all of it is worked yet, but I wanted to load this in and be able to build this without giving the rest of it up, how it's going to look. So, yeah, this is not my personal project. This is a collaboration between me, Brackman, and a few other people. And I hope you guys will like it. Hopefully it'll be cool. This is Brockman's project mostly. So he's done most of the stuff, and everybody else is just kind of throwing some stuff in and helping to get it moving because it's going to take a while to build if not, because there's going to be a lot of details in this. So, anyways, I'm gonna sign off of there from here. I'm gonna sign off now. Thank you for watching. It was nice having you along, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.